In this last video, we're going to learn a set of practices that are every bit as critical as the mindfulness practices we've been doing so far. And these practices, often called kindness practices or compassion practices or heart practices, are backed by a growing body of scientific evidence, showing that they have tremendous benefits for our sense of well-being. Today's practice will be a visualization in which I invite you to sense beings in your life who evoke this feeling of connection, this feeling of warmth. If I use words or phrases that don't resonate for you, feel free to pick ones that do. The most important thing is that you can sense this feeling of connection and closeness in your own body and in your own mind. As you find a posture for this practice, I'd invite you to pick one that really gives you a sense of comfort and ease. If you're in a place where you can lie down, you might even try lying down. If you're seated, allow yourself to sit back and to relax. These practices are most effective when there's a general sense of ease and well-being in the body. As you begin, if it feels okay, I'd invite you to allow the eyes to close. As the eyes close, you might just feel a sense of connection to whatever it is that's supporting you right now. If you're in a chair, feeling the connection with the chair, and really allowing your body to be held and received. If you're lying on the floor, feeling the floor beneath you and the earth beneath that. Sensing that this body can be completely supported and received by this stable energy beneath it. I'd invite you now to bring to mind some being who's been there for you in your life, who's cared for you, who's loved you, who's treated you well, who's had your best interest at heart. See this being in your mind's eye. They might still be here, or maybe they've since passed away, but you can bring them to mind now. You might notice how their voice sounds, how they look, any scents associated with them. You might notice how it feels in your own body just to be in this being's presence. And as you sense yourself in the presence of this being, you might imagine that they offer you these following phrases as well wishes or blessings. And with each one, you can just allow it to roll through your body, to wash over you. If the words I use don't make sense or don't resonate with this particular being, feel free to change them. This being sees you and accepts you just as you are. They take you in and they say, "May you be at peace and at ease. May you be at peace. May you be safe and healthy and strong. May you know you belong in this body, in this community, and in this life. May you know you belong. And may you know that you're loved. No matter what else is going on, may you know that you're loved. And allowing these blessings really to wash through the body. To receive them with your whole being. And you might see now if you could send these blessings back to reciprocate them, to offer the same kindness that has been offered to you. Seeing this being who's cared for you and wishing for them that they be at peace and at ease. May they be safe and healthy and strong. May they know that they belong in their body and in their life and in their community. May they know that they're loved. And you might sense now for a moment this feeling of connection. With each in-breath, sensing that you could breathe in the kindness and tenderness, the caring that this being has for you. And with each out-breath, you could exhale the kindness and tenderness, the caring that you have for this being. Breathing in kindness and breathing out kindness. And you might even sense for a moment that you are this kindness, being breathed in, being breathed out. Limitless, connecting these two beings, completely at peace. And you can rest here. You can know this and trust this as a home. I invite you now to take your time coming out of this, to allow the movement to come back into the body slowly, to open the eyes when you're ready, to allow the breath to deepen. And just sense what's different. How does it feel having made this connection? Having touched into the love that is always there. This is the essence of the kindness practice. Being able to touch into this sense of connection and love whenever we need it. This concludes our video series. We hope that some of these practices have been helpful for you. We hope that this well-being training program has given you tools to support you not only in the important work you do as employment services providers, but in every aspect of your life. We hope that these practices help you to thrive, not only at work, but in your personal relations with your family, and most importantly, the relation with yourself. Thank you for sharing this journey with us, and we wish you the very best.